Biggest story in this one. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joe Morgan. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Naylor gathers, throws to first, safe at first as they can't make the play.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Outside with a breaking ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out.
Morgan on the move. In the air, right field. Noel sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Morgan leads off first with one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Morgan on the move. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Kicks and deals. Runner goes again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Zips it to first. And that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. That one at triple digits. Santana, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. A swing and a soft liner. Fair ball.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. On the mound, he's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to fight it off and get that knock.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul straight back. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Man at first, one away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Santana checks over to first, and he's back. Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball one.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
John Kenzie Noel in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that is out of play. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. They get the out on Soto. And next for L.A., Adrian Beltre. He's a guy who does it all. That's to third. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And up next for Los Angeles, David Ortiz. Cantillo measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. Beltre over at second. 1 down. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a ball popped up. Arias. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. That one missed.
1-2.
That's inside. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Mookie now. Good power. Not great in the OB. Runner on the move. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Joe Morgan.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0.
Gotta make this life go paradise, so I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo.
Here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, on the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And that one handled, takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Going to count 1 and 2. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Cantillo back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
That's away.
To third, Ramirez. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Back here in Cleveland, stepping in, Kyle Manzardo. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ground ball left side. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Brian Rocchio. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Nope, ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Kwan in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's in there. That is strike 2. Out to short, De La Cruz. Zips it across. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Popped up. Makes the catch for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Soto swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Outside low, ball 1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Noel. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
Slings it across. 3rd out. Dodgers go down quiet. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that drops in for a strike. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. And there's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps with over 80%.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Ortiz takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
1 away with a runner at 3rd. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
No ball. 2 straight.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back, all you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball, and you got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Betts on the move. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Ortiz, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Popped in the air, left field. Kwan makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. He reached out a walk his first time. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Betts takes low, 2nd trip to the plate in this one. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Piazza around 2nd, headed for 3rd. Save. And now 2nd and 3rd with 1 gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The shortstop takes a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Jacob Junis appears to be getting loose. Stephan also getting ready.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Way outside. And the count is 2-2. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. Grand slam. His 23rd of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Manager at it.
Now pitching
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Ben Lively.
Number
Well, they need
39.
someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Lively.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ohtani now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 4th home run of the season. It's 6-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. First pitch misses. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that
Now
one, ripped it down the
right
line.
fielder,
Nice job
Juan
of staying in his
Soto.
mechanics.
Juan Soto now. 0 for 2 in this one. Time called. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Yordan Alvarez. Runner on first and 1 down for him. In there at the knees. 0-1.
No ball. One
Alvarez
strike.
went deep in his most recent game. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now batting. Third baseman.
And at the plate for the
Adrian
Dodgers, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 2. Check on the runner. Ramirez back on a dive. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 rounds. Back now at Progressive Field. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Gabriel Arias. And that one missing low.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And he blows that one by him at 100. He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat. Two
down, nobody on. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that drops foul.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is David Ortiz. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Paul Sewald, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Naylor makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, catcher Mike Piazza.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher Mike Piazza.
A walk, and he's also singled.
And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. Piazza out in the play.
Now batting, the center fielder Mookie Betts.
2 down, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So the lineup flips over.
Joe
Joe Morgan now at the plate. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Boom, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Pitch misses outside. And the count is 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the...
Mookie on the move. Ground ball to the right side. And that's foul. The 1-2. Runner goes again. Pitches low. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
The shortstop.
Rocchio swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. Santana back to work. There's a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
He steps on the bag.
One
up, one down. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield. The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Thomas settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Rip to third. Jump throw. And he gets him. Nicely done. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. There's a strike.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Check swing, called strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Santana stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Throw into third. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And Naylor swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slide.
Grounder might be 2. Throws to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. First pitch, not close. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Santana pulls that one down. And that's here in Cleveland, bottom of